Hello, 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 everyone. How are you doing today? Welcome to our B2.5 cycle. How is everybody today? Hello, guys. Hello, hello.
Hello, teacher.
How are you doing today?
I'm great, and you?
I am good. I'm good. Thank you. Um, how is everybody? How was the weekend? How is the week doing?
Hi, teacher.
Hello,
It is going
Freddy.
well. It's
Okay,
been a while.
I know it's been a while, but here we
What
are.
about you? How was your weekend?
It was good. It was very, I don't even remember what I did. I guess it was pretty relaxing. Yeah, I guess it was pretty relaxing. I didn't do much, just stay here at home with my family, doing some errands and that's it. And then I had to work on Tuesday and Wednesday, but it was good that we got these 2 evenings with no classes. I mean, we had the break because we needed that. We needed to recover or to gain more energy for the cycle that is about to start. So my people, today we're starting the B2.5 level, which is the last level of the B2. I'm very, very, very excited to be here today with you and to help you and guide you to achieve your goals. And yes, we're about to finish. We only have this month and the next month, and then we are done. So my people, for today, I'm going to share here my agenda. Today is our first class. Today is July the 6th, 2023. We are starting cycle 10. Remember that we have 11 cycles, so we are starting the cycle number 10. And I'm gonna share my agenda. So for the first part is the welcoming part, and then we're gonna have a presentación inicial, which is what we always do at the beginning of every cycle, with the information related to the beginning of the cycle. So the protocol that we always follow during the first day. Then I'm going to explain a little bit about how we are going to work during this B2.5 level, and we are going to then start with our topic for today, which is going to be, I thought about a topic that all of you might like, which is movies. And we're going to do a writing exercise today. We're going to review vocabulary about television programs. We're going to do a listening practice, and that's basically our class today. So I'm going to start here with the same presentation that we always have at the beginning of the session, the beginning of the cycle. So this presentation is in Spanish, so I'm going to switch to that language. Esta presentación está en español, por lo cual voy a cambiar a este idioma. Entonces, bienvenidos chicos, vamos con la presentación inicial que siempre hacemos el primer día de cada ciclo como parte de nuestro protocolo. Recordemos que estamos en el programa de formación en bilingüismo 2022-2023, que el objeto de este programa es aunar esfuerzos entre el Departamento de Santander y la Universidad Industrial de Santander para fortalecer las competencias en este idioma, en inglés, a 66 personas entre los 18 a los 30 años de edad para que alcancen la competencia B2 en inglés, cuyo inicio de formación puede darse en A2.1 o en B1.1 en concordancia a los resultados obtenidos en el proceso de convocatoria. La población de este programa son 66 personas entre los 18 y 30 años de edad residentes en el departamento de Santander al momento de aplicar. Las características es el desarrollo de competencias en inglés desde A2 hasta B2. Recuerden que nosotros estamos a punto de iniciar o estamos iniciando hoy el B2.5, el cual es el último nivel del B2. Es un nivel un tanto diferente, pero además de este nivel del B2, vamos a tener un ciclo extra, que es el ciclo 11, que son 40 horas de inglés con propósitos específicos call center, conformado por 3 grupos. 2 que inician en el nivel A2.1, que ya ellos están en un nivel B2.2, pero nosotros somos el grupo que está más avanzado y somos el único grupo que está ya a punto de terminar y con quienes iniciamos a partir del nivel B1.1. Consta de 600 horas, aquellos 2 grupos que iniciaron en A2, y la intensidad horaria son 4 horas diarias de lunes a viernes a partir del nivel B2. Nos bajamos a 3 horas diarias y cuando veamos el último nivel, que es call center, que es el próximo ciclo, nos vamos a bajar a 2 horas diarias. ¿Listo? Entonces, esto para que ustedes lo tengan en cuenta, para que ustedes lo tengan presente. Esto es una de las cosas que quería tocar el día de hoy, es que a partir del próximo ciclo, este es el último ciclo que vamos a trabajar 3 horas diarias, de 6 a 9, y a partir del próximo ciclo vamos a trabajar de 6 a 8 de la noche, 7:50, 7:55, que es pero no vamos a tener el break que siempre tenemos de 10 minuticos. El próximo ciclo va a ser un tanto diferente en este sentido. Ahora, hablemos sobre la metodología. Vamos a seguir manejando la misma metodología, modalidad presencial remota con apoyo del libro digital. Sin embargo, nosotros a partir de este ciclo ya no tendremos un apoyo de un libro digital. Por eso es que este ciclo de B2.5 es un tanto diferente porque no tenemos este apoyo del libro digital. Sin embargo, en ciclos anteriores, ustedes todos los ciclos tuvieron este apoyo de este libro, dependiendo pues del nivel. El libro era pues diferente en cada uno de los ciclos. Las clases son desarrolladas en tiempo real con la orientación directa de la docente mediante la plataforma virtual institucional de Zoom. Es un enfoque comunicativo, desarrollo de las habilidades comunicativas de habla, escucha, lectura y escritura, teniendo en cuenta los componentes lingüístico, sociolingüístico y pragmático, dándole siempre prioridad a las habilidades de expresión y de comprensión oral. Incluye 2 componentes, lengua extranjera general y contenidos específicos. Este ciclo es donde de pronto le vamos a dar más fuerte a, bueno, obviamente vamos a trabajar todas las unidades, perdón, todas las habilidades. Sin embargo, en este ciclo es donde más espero la participación activa. Regálenme un segundo, por favor. Ok, gracias. Entonces, vamos a tener este ciclo, espero realmente pues una participación activa de todos y cada uno de ustedes, ya que estamos en un nivel B2.5 y se espera que ustedes pues en este nivel, en este ciclo, su participación sea total, que no tenga o idealmente no sea yo quien deba escogerlos para que participen, porque ya se supone que estamos en el último nivel de inglés. Estamos en el último ciclo del P2, entonces es importante que pues ustedes aprovechen este ciclo que va a ser un tanto diferente para que se empiecen a soltar un poco más, como para que, pues se supone que ya eso lo hemos venido trabajando en ciclos anteriores, pero espero realmente, chicos, que este ciclo sea muy diferente a los ciclos que ya previamente hemos trabajado. La asistencia también es de suma importancia en este programa. Se requiere asistencia mínima al 80% de las clases para la aprobación del curso. Con 8 horas de inasistencia se pierde el curso siempre y cuando esas horas no sean justificadas. Eh, las asistencias se registran diariamente en el sistema académico y los casos de inasistencia se reportan a la coordinación de seguimiento. La coordinadora Nancy está muy pendiente de las asistencias y se comunica con cada uno de ustedes en caso de que algún día no puedan asistir, no hayan podido asistir. Entonces ella se comunica con ustedes y es importante que si ustedes tienen una excusa médica o una excusa válida, que la puedan enviar a la coordinación de seguimiento, a la coordinadora Nancy, para poder validar junto con la coordinadora académica, pues, ellas dos, la coordinadora de seguimiento y la coordinadora académica, revisan las excusas y me informan si la excusa es válida o no, para entonces no tenerles en cuenta o tenerles en cuenta la inasistencia del día en esa clase en particular. Entonces, es importante, chicos, que la asistencia esté siempre pues al día y porque para poder aprobar este curso se requiere una asistencia mínima mínima al 80%. La evaluación se va a evaluar de 0 a 5 y se aprueba con nota mínima de 3,6. Se realizarán evaluaciones escritas, actividades orales, un examen final para ir evaluando pues el avance en el proceso del aprendizaje. Entonces, en este B2.5 la metodología en cuanto a la evaluación va a cambiar un poco porque todas las clases se va a sacar alguna nota, ¿ok? Entonces, esto era como algo que les iba a informar, que a partir de este ciclo, que ya es el B2.5, su nivel de exigencia va a ser mucho más. Entonces vamos a tener una nota de quizzes que va a ser el 40%. Esta nota de quizzes se va a evaluar todos los días alguna actividad que yo les diré, ok chicos, esta actividad informativa, esta actividad formativa, esta actividad comunicativa va a tener alguna nota. Entonces, por esto es importante la participación activa de cada uno de ustedes para que esta nota del 40% no les vaya a quedar bajita. Tendremos un 10% de trabajo virtual en la plataforma Moodle. Este Moodle ustedes todavía no tienen el acceso. Creería que mañana o a más tardar el lunes ya van a tener el acceso. Yo les informaré apenas la coordinadora Lilian Carolina me dé información al respecto. Moodle, este ciclo va a tener actividades muy diferentes a las que ustedes han venido trabajando en ciclos anteriores, porque en Moodle en ciclos anteriores trataba sobre estas actividades basadas en los temas del libro, ¿sí? Entonces, si en la unidad 1 trabajábamos model verbs, and then alguna actividad de vocabulary sobre illnesses and so on, pues en Moodle teníamos actividades extras relacionadas a este tema del libro. Ahora, para el nivel B2.5, ustedes van a presentar al finalizar como examen final una adaptación del First Certificate English, que es un examen que evalúa que el estudiante esté en un nivel B2. Entonces, es una adaptación de este examen del First Certificate English. Por ende, en Moodle ustedes van a encontrar ejercicios relacionados a este examen, a esta adaptación de este examen que ustedes van a presentar. ¿Listo? Entonces, Moodle, este ciclo va a ser diferente, al igual que el trabajo de plataforma. Entonces, vamos a tener 3 exámenes en Moodle. ¿Listo? 3 como simulacros de este examen que vamos a ir trabajando en las clases. Por esa razón, Moodle se va a trabajar de manera un poco diferente este ciclo porque lo iremos trabajando algunas actividades en clase, algunas actividades de Moodle las trabajaremos en las sesiones. También algunas otras las dejaré como práctica independiente. Entonces la idea es que finalizando el ciclo tengamos al menos 2 de esos exámenes resueltos, ¿listo? Al menos 2 de los 3. Obviamente la idea sería que ustedes hicieran los 3, pero por el tiempo, porque esto es un súper intensivo, y de pronto el tema de los tiempos no es tanto, entonces van a tener los 3 exámenes, idealmente se realizan los 3, pero voy a calificar al menos 2 de estos exámenes. ¿Listo? En ciclos anteriores yo les calificaba o les evaluaba al menos 2 actividades de cada unidad. Para este ciclo no tendremos unidades, sino tendremos 3 exámenes simulacros en Moodle. ¿Listo? Y se les va a evaluar. Ahorita en un segundo les voy a compartir el Moodle, que a mí ya me aparece, yo ya lo tengo habilitado. A ustedes creo que todavía no, según las indicaciones que me dio la coordinadora Lilian. A ustedes les aparece, creería que mañana o el lunes a más tardar. Sin embargo, les voy a compartir ahorita mi Moodle para que ustedes vean cómo va a funcionar. Y por último tendremos un examen, que es un examen tipo estándar, que les acabo de mencionar. Este examen tiene un 40%. Escucha, 10%, lectura, otro 10%, escritura, otro 10% y habla 10%, para un total del 40% de la nota. Y tendremos la presentación de proyecto con otro 10%, y con esto ya tendremos el 100% de la nota de nuestro ciclo. ¿Okay? ¿Hay alguna pregunta, alguna duda? Hasta el momento, chicos.
No.
¿Todo claro? All good or clear?
Profe,
Yes.
tengo una pregunta.
Dime, Jennifer. Yes.
Los exámenes que van a hacer, bueno, los exámenes que se dan en Moodle, eh, son, tienen todos los componentes, bueno, los 3 de los 4 componentes.
Yes. Entonces voy a ingresar a Moodle en estos momentos y les voy a mostrar cómo les debe aparecer. ¿Listo? B2.5. Listo. Entonces en Moodle les va a aparecer estos ejercicios. Entonces les va a aparecer test number 1. Van a tener ejercicios de listening, use of English and reading. Y el test 2, bueno, vamos a tener 3, ¿no? Entonces, nuevamente, listening, use of English, reading, and test number 3, listening, use of English, and reading. Entonces, la idea es que ustedes se vayan familiarizando con este tipo de examen, chicos, que es, como les decía, un examen tipo estándar, y es tal vez el examen de mayor complejidad que ustedes van a presentar. Tampoco es que sea un examen imposible de aprobar o que ustedes se llenen de nervios y digan, no, mejor dicho, ¿qué me espera? No, 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 tampoco es que vaya a ser un examen terrible. Sin embargo, es importante aclararles que es es el examen de mayor exigencia que ustedes van a presentar y se llama el First Certificate English, ¿ok? Bueno, es una adaptación de este examen. Entonces es importante, chicos, que acá en Moodle ustedes realicen estas actividades de práctica. Trabajaremos de pronto en alguna actividad. Entonces yo les digo, chicos, vamos a dirigirnos a Moodle, vamos a hacer el ejercicio de listening del test number 1, o vamos a hacer el ejercicio de use of English, del ejercicio número 1 y vamos a trabajar en grupos y vamos a hacer esta actividad y vamos a revisar, vamos a aclarar dudas y demás, ¿ok? Entonces de pronto utilizaremos algún ejercicio para trabajar en clase, pero no todos, ¿ok? Eso para que lo tengan presente, porque si de pronto trabajamos solamente, no sé, digamos, 3 ejercicios en clase, entonces ustedes al final digan, ay, profe, yo no hice más porque pues fue lo que trabajamos en clase. No, recuerden que Moodle es trabajo autónomo, trabajo plataforma independiente, entonces de pronto en clase trabajaremos el ejercicio 1 y el 2, el test 1 o el test 2 parte, y de pronto el test 3, ese sí de pronto se los dejaría para que ustedes lo realicen de manera autónoma, para que ustedes lo tengan como actividad independiente y pues las otras actividades que de pronto no alcancemos a hacer del test 1 y del test 2 en clase. ¿Ok? Entonces vuelvo y les digo que ahorita a ustedes probablemente no les aparezca Moodle todavía matriculado, pero en el transcurso de estos días les aparecerá. ¿Ok? Good. Is it clear? ¿Vamos bien?
Yes, teacher, thanks
That's
for
true.
Yes.
the information.
Yes,
Good.
teacher.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so let's continue here, here, here. What else do we have? Okay. En el equipo de trabajo tenemos en la dirección a Laura Cristina Dueñas Angulo, nuestra directora del Instituto de Lenguas, en la coordinación a la profesora Lilian Carolina Acevedo, las formadoras de inglés, Laura Chaparro, Laura Jereda, Sandy Ardila, y Brian, cuidado con tu micrófono que te lo he tenido que iniciar en varias ocasiones. Y en la coordinación de seguimiento tendremos a la coordinadora Nancy. Estos son los contactos en caso de que ustedes tengan que contactar a la coordinadora académica, a la coordinadora de seguimiento, o en caso de que me tengan que contactar a mí. ¿Ok? Entonces acá les dejo los contactos, los correos de contacto, me imagino que ustedes ya los tienen, sin embargo, pues se los comparto nuevamente en caso de que lleguen a requerirlos. Aspectos a tener en cuenta, ser puntuales en el espacio asignado para la clase, chicos, a partir de las 6:15, quienes no estén en la sesión, vamos a tomar como 1 hora de inasistencia. Esto es importante porque los estudiantes en estos últimos ciclos se han venido como relajando un poco en este aspecto. Entonces llegan después de las 6:20, a las 6:30, a las 7 y demás. Entonces yo entiendo que a veces surgen inconvenientes, que a veces surgen contratiempos, ustedes no pueden estar puntuales en la clase, ustedes me pueden escribir, me pueden dejar saber cualquier imprevisto que les haya surgido y pues ahí miramos cómo podemos solucionar, pero les recuerdo, chicos, la puntualidad. Entonces, a partir de las 6:15 voy a tomar la asistencia y la seguiré tomando finalizando también la sesión. Entonces, en la segunda franja también voy a tomar la asistencia. Brian, te pido que por favor tengas cuidado con tu micrófono que se te está abriendo pues, o habilitando de pronto sin querer, ¿ok? Ok, entonces, esto en cuanto a la puntualidad. para el espacio asignado, ya es nuestro último ciclo, chicos. Mire, por ejemplo, hoy ustedes son 16 estudiantes y solamente tengo a 12 en la clase. Entonces, les recuerdo pues la importancia de la asistencia y la puntualidad en la franja de clase. El micrófono debe estar silenciado, al menos que ustedes deseen participar en alguna actividad. Durante la intervención debe estar desactivado para evitar que ruidos externos se lleguen a filtrar, porque esto puede llegar a ser molesto. Si es necesario hacer alguna intervención, ustedes pueden pedir la palabra o activar el micrófono y hacer su intervención. Vamos a estar en clase, cuente con su compromiso durante la sesión, uso del tiempo de las actividades asignadas, sin música, sin ruidos distractores. Entiendo que a veces ustedes en alguna actividad no pueden estar 100% presentes, pero que esto no se nos vuelva una constante. Este es nuestro último ciclo, entonces vamos a ser un poco más exigentes en ese aspecto, chicos, de que estamos en clase, yo sé que ustedes tienen sus compromisos laborales, académicos y demás, pero ya estamos a nada de terminar, ya nos queda este mes y el próximo mes, entonces vamos a tratar de aprovecharlo lo más que podamos y trabajar en las actividades asignadas. Paciencia, no siempre podemos controlar los ruidos externos por ejemplo, situaciones que se nos puedan salir de las manos, como la caída del internet, que se vaya la energía, bueno, todo este tipo de cosas que se nos pueden presentar, cualquier contratiempo, estas cosas que no podemos controlar, entonces hay que tener mucha paciencia en ese sentido. Y por último, bienvenidos. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome to our last cycle of B2. Ok, guys. Entonces, como les decía, ya para finalizar esta parte, este ciclo no vamos a contar con un material de apoyo, no vamos a tener un libro con el que nosotros nos podamos guiar, entonces este ciclo va a ser un poco diferente en este aspecto. ¿Cómo vamos a trabajar durante las sesiones? Van a ser temas diferentes, van a ser temas variados, de pronto alguna actividad relacionada con call center. Vamos a tener un ciclo completo para actividades de call center, sin embargo, este ciclo también tendremos alguna actividad relacionada pues a este tema. Vamos a trabajar en duro en actividades de escucha, en actividades de habla, en actividades de escritura. Vamos a trabajar de pronto en algunas clases construcción de ensayos, porque para el último ciclo, perdón, para el último examen que ustedes presentan ahorita, una de las partes es escribir un pequeño ensayo, entonces es importante empezar a trabajar también en esto. Nuestras clases van a ser muy diferentes a las clases de los ciclos anteriores porque va a haber mucha autonomía, ¿sí? Entonces, les voy a traer de pronto alguna guía interactiva en la que ustedes van a trabajar pues sobre ella. De pronto les traeré alguna actividad de algún refuerzo, de algún tema que de pronto ustedes hayan visto en ciclos anteriores. Entonces va a ser como un ciclo un tanto diferente porque no vamos a tener unos temas ya establecidos como de pronto en otros niveles que ustedes habían como de, bueno, vamos a trabajar unidad 1, 2 y 3 este ciclo, entonces en la unidad 1 vamos a trabajar estos temas gramaticales, este vocabulario en específico, esta speaking task en particular, luego en la unidad 2 vamos a ver estos temas y así sucesivamente. Para este ciclo no lo vamos a tener de esta manera, sino van a ser temas un poco más libres, va a ser temas de pronto un poco más generales, de pronto un día trabajaremos o una semana trabajaremos en algún tema y de pronto la siguiente semana en otro tema, ¿ok? Entonces esto para que lo tengan presente de que va a ser un poco diferente, ¿ok? So guys, do you have any questions so far? Questions?
No, teacher.
No, all good or clear? Okay, I'm gonna do the roll call. And then when you hear your name, please let me know that you are here in this session. Okay. Acevedo Cuevas Saray, Albarracín Caballero Cristian,
I'm here, teacher.
right? Ayala Viloria Joeli,
Here, teacher.
Vaca Yaina Andrea,
Present, teacher.
Carrera Bonilla John Hammer, Cordero Castellanos Brian,
Here, teacher.
right? Fonseca García Freddy,
Here.
okay. Lozada Díaz Diana,
Present, teacher.
Good. Muñoz Salazar Andrea.
Present, teacher.
Great. Pérez Ardila Natalie.
Here, teacher.
Great. Pinzón Linares Mayra.
Present, teacher.
Great. Rodríguez Llorente Harold.
Hi, teacher.
Okay. Sandoval Miranda Angélica.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Sierra Jaime Daniela. Velasco Uribe Ana María. Good. Vera Peña Jennifer.
Here, teacher.
Okay, very good. Give me 1 second here. Alrighty. Okay, guys. Very, very, very good. So just to finish with this part, so this is the last cycle that we're gonna be working 3 hours every day. Next cycle we're going to start with 2 hours. Okay. Entonces, chicos, para aclarar esta parte, este es el último ciclo que vamos a trabajar 3 horas diarias. A partir del próximo ciclo y ya el último ciclo, que es de call center, nos vamos a bajar a 2 horas. Tendremos las mismas 40 horas, sin embargo, se van a trabajar en clases o en sesiones de 2 horas diarias de lunes a viernes, ¿ok? Entonces, esto para que lo tengan presente, esto para que de pronto cuadren sus horarios, para que miren de pronto la manera en cómo pueden organizar sus horarios laborales y demás. Recuerden que es importante terminar el, el curso hasta el último nivel, que es el de call center, para que puedan recibir la certificación yes, Angélica, de haber completado todo el curso. Yes, Angélica.
Profe, entonces, los horarios del último ciclo, el de call center, siguen siendo desde las 6, de 6 a 8.
De 6 a 8 p.m. De 6 a 7:55, 7:50 más o menos. Nunca, siempre las clases son de 1 hora y 50 minutos aproximadamente en el Instituto de Lenguas, entonces puede que sea de 6 a 7:50, 7:55 o máximo 8 p.m. ¿Okay?
Ok, de lunes a viernes igual.
De lunes a viernes, exacto. Entonces, vamos a tener igual las 40 horas. Usualmente nuestras clases son 14 clases, ¿cierto? Son 14 clases cada ciclo. Cada clase se trabajan 3 horas. Finalizando las 14 clases, tendremos las 40 horas, se contabilizan 40 horas. Entonces, el último ciclo ya serán 20 clases, porque si son cada clase de 2 horas, entonces para obtener las 40 horas necesitamos 20 clases. Esto para que ustedes vayan organizando su próximo mes, sus actividades y demás. Ya nos queda el último ciclo, entonces es importante que ustedes tengan esta información para que no contemos. La verdad, pues a mí también me cayó un poco de sorpresa, porque no sé si ustedes recuerdan hace un tiempo que hicimos como
Por encimita los cálculos.
Exacto. Hicimos unos cálculos ahí aproximados de que, ok, terminaríamos más o menos a mediados o como el 20 de agosto aproximadamente, pero no. Para el último ciclo vamos a tener 2 horas, entonces quiere decir que nos vamos a demorar de pronto un poquito más, pero sí o sí el próximo mes terminamos, ¿ok? Entonces esto para que lo tengan presente. Las fechas de este ciclo, vamos a ver sobre estas fechas, es importante. Déjenme aquí, voy a compartirles. Esta información de este cronograma. Angélica, ¿tienes otra pregunta o es la misma pregunta que me habías hecho? Ok. Ok, very good. Bueno, ¿cuál va a ser nuestro cronograma de ciclo 10? Inicio de clases hoy, 6 de julio. Finalización 26 de julio, que es un miércoles, I guess. Ya reviso, 26 de julio, sí, es un miércoles, o sea, en 20 días estamos terminando. El jueves 20 de julio no hay clase por ser la independencia de Colombia, un día festivo. Entonces, este día no nos encontramos. Finalizando estas clases, o sea, finalizando el día 26 de julio, ya tendremos las 40 horas programadas para este ciclo. Y los días de receso son 27 y 28 de julio, jueves y viernes. O sea, vamos a tener un puente larguísimo para nosotros. Pues no es puente para todo el mundo, pero sí, digamos, vacaciones para nosotros a partir del día miércoles, que es el que terminamos, miércoles 26, entonces vamos a descansar jueves y viernes. Quiere decir que el ciclo de call center arrancaría el 31 de julio, ¿listo? El 31 de julio, y haciendo nuevamente nuestras cuentas, nuestras cuentas aproximadas, estaríamos, agosto tiene festivo, ¿cierto? El 7 de agosto, el
Y el
7
Y el
21.
21.
y el 21, el 7 y el 21. Ok, entonces voy a hacer aquí como unas cuentas más o menos, que ustedes también los pueden hacer, de aproximadamente cuándo terminaríamos, pero nuevamente es como una fecha tentativa, no les puedo decir exactamente hasta no tener el cronograma, pero teniendo en cuenta que nos bajamos a 2 horas, entonces ya serán 20 clases. Entonces, ya
Teacher, como el 23 más o menos.
23.
29 me cayó a mí.
29,
El
teacher. Yes.
29,
¿Eh?
ok, ok, voy a hacerla. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. El 29, ajá, 29 de agosto. 29 de agosto, ajá, aproximadamente esa sería como nuestra fecha de finalización, pero recuerden que son solamente 2 horitas diarias, entonces sí se nos va a ir como un mes en ese último nivel, pero es menos intensidad, entonces ya ustedes pues tienen más libertad de pronto descansar o de pronto hacer sus planes después de las 8 de la noche, porque yo entiendo que a veces ustedes dicen, ay, profe, cuando era hasta las 10 de la noche era peor, porque ustedes decían, no, de pronto un viernes hasta las 10, ese día tengo una reunión familiar y demás. Bueno, eso ya pasó y ahorita estamos con 3 horas y ya el próximo mes, a partir de el ciclo de call center, vamos a trabajar 2 horitas diarias, ¿ok? Entonces va a ser como mucho más fácil para que ustedes organicen y demás, ¿ok? So people, let's start. Let's begin with our class. Again, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm very happy. I'm very excited to be here with you today and to help you and guide you during this last cycle. So for today, I am going to share again the agenda and we're going to start with today's session. Oh, also important information, important information before we start. This cycle, we have the project presentation, okay? So we are going to have the project presentation on class number 13th, okay? And then the final exam, it's on the class 14th. So according to our agenda, according to our calendar, the final exam is on Wednesday, July the 26th, which means that on Tuesday, July the 25th, we will be we will be having the project presentation. You will be having the project presentation, okay? So this is for you to take into account. We are going to have the 3 hours for the project presentation. So you need to get ready. You need to prepare your presentation. Remember that you are going to, like, everyone in the group is going to show or present the project that you have been working since B2.1. And then we are going to have kind of like a debate here. So your classmates might ask you some questions and you gotta be ready to answer the questions that your classmates might ask you, okay? So we're gonna be using the 3 hours of that session to work on the project presentation, okay? Do you have any questions about the project?
No, teacher.
Not really, teacher. It's
Everything
clear.
clear? Okay. Alrighty, guys. So now we can start. After the welcoming session and the presentation, we're going to start with our class. Today, we're going to be working about this topic that is movies. And not only movies, but we're also going to do a writing task, okay? Because we're going to work on different or in several skills. We're going to be working tonight in writing, also listening, and also speaking, of course. So let's get it started. I created this worksheet for you. I'm going to share it on the chat. And you guys are going to open it. Okay. So to start or to begin with, we are going to discuss the following questions. First one is, what's your favorite actress or actor, guys? What's your favorite actress or what's your favorite actor and why? What do you like about them?
For me, Tom, I don't remember the last name, but it's Tom.
Holland?
That,
Tom
sorry?
Holland?
Tom Holland, maybe? Or Tom Cruise? Hanks?
No.
No? Tom Hanks?
The person that acting in Lucifer. I don't know, Tom.
Oh,
I'm going to search.
okay.
Let me a moment.
Okay. So he's your favorite actor. Why, Andrea?
Tony Ellis.
Yes, Tom Ellis. I don't
Tom
know,
Ellis.
Ellis. Yes.
Okay.
Because I think that is very multifaceted
Uh-huh.
and all his films and series are very good.
Okay.
And I think that in his face he expressed all the things.
He expresses a lot with his face.
Yes, it's
Okay.
very expressive.
Okay. Very good. Okay, thank you very much for sharing.
This for
Uh-huh.
a favorite actor, a main actor, yes.
Okay.
But if we talk about a girl, maybe I love Lindsay Lohan.
Oh, Lindsay Lohan. Why? What do you like
Yeah.
about Lindsay?
For the same reason, because I think that she have a lot of movies and a lot of series, and in each of series and in each of the movies, she expressed a lot of
Expresses
things.
a lot. So she's a
Yes,
great.
and all the movies are very different. Yes,
Uh-huh.
one romantic movie, other maybe not romantic, more
Okay.
comedic,
Because
and I
sometimes.
think that
Mm-hmm.
she is good in all.
Okay, yes, I agree. Sometimes there are actors that only play like good characters or like, always the good person in the movie. Sometimes others they are, the villain in the character or the bad person. So that's true. Lindsay Lohan, she's a great actress. And she can play several roles and she's good at all of them. Okay, very good, Andrea.
That's true, yeah.
Yes. Anybody else? Who's your favorite actor and or actress and why?
I will say Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock. Okay. Why?
Yes.
What do you like about her?
I mean, I like her because of the personality that she gave to the characters that she's always playing. And she has such a great career over the years. She's really funny. Most of the movies about her are, that she's good at playing comedies. So that's what I like it.
Okay, yeah, she's very good. Andrea is asking about who is she? Really, Andrea?
And she's very famous. She's
Yes,
very
teacher.
known. I
Maybe with a
mean,
She's
come
picture, I
on.
remember.
oh,
Maybe with a
she
picture.
is she's very famous. I'm going to Sandra Bullock.
Teacher, I don't know the last name of my favorite actor, so.
Okay, she's Sandra Bullock. She is.
Oh, yes,
You
I know.
recognize
Yes,
her?
yes,
Okay.
And she's
yes,
good
I
at
know.
playing different roles, like
Uh-huh.
Yes,
drama,
but I don't know the
comedies,
name.
horror.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
Yes. Is she, I mean, is she the same actress from the I think it's Bird Box? Is that the movie? Bird
Yeah,
Box?
Yes,
Bird
teacher,
Box.
she is.
Yes, on Netflix.
On Netflix. I watched it and it was good. It was a good movie. So I remember her. I'm also, I mean, Andrea, I am also like you. Maybe I know the person, but I don't know the name. So if you name
Yes,
you
teacher.
name if you name but Sandra Bullock, come on. We all recognize her. We all
No,
know who she
teacher.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes when you name a person, it's like, for example, when you name that guy Tom something, I have never watched Lucifer, but if I see a picture, I'm like, oh, I know who he is because I have seen like posters of that movie, but no idea. I mean, I don't know the name of the guy, so it happens to me. Okay. So, in your opinion, guys, is the which is the best film that in which they have appeared in? For example, Freddy, Sandra Bullock. What do you think, or which
Uh,
is the best film that
for
she has
me,
appeared?
maybe she was playing a character which she was like kind of adopting a black guy.
Uh-huh.
He was a blind young kid who was finishing his high school, and
Uh-huh.
she adopted him and she gave him like the opportunity to be part of a football team in
Mm-hmm.
high school, and he went to university. It was based on a real story.
Okay.
So actually I like it, that it was such a great drama, and she received an Oscar because of
Oh,
that performance.
because of that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it was the first time that she received an Oscar, because most of her movies were based on comedies, and that's
Mm-hmm.
why I think that Hollywood never valued her work. But
Yes,
she's pretty good.
I agree. I agree. Okay, very good. Freddie, excellent. Anybody else, guys?
Teacher,
That has- Yes.
in my case, well, I didn't mention my favorite actor, but maybe one of them, if yeah, it's Ed Redmayne. I think that in
What's the name, Diana?
Eddie Redmayne. He performed the saga of
Eddie,
the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and that
what
is
is the name
the
of the guy? Eddie what?
Redmayne.
Oh,
Redmayne.
this one, Eddie
Redmayne.
Redmayne.
That one.
Yes, and the best,
Yes.
the
He's
best
such a great
one
actor,
for
yeah.
me, yes, the saga of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and there are also a lot of movies that he performed, and maybe one of my favorite ones also is The Good Nurse.
On
The good.
Netflix, yes, that's a good one.
eh,
Mm-hmm.
on
Mhm. There
Netflix.
is one movie that he was playing
Good one.
a trans woman.
Oh, oh.
Yes,
Yeah.
Daniel Gear.
yes, the Daniel's girl, Daniel's girl, the Daniel's.
The Danish girl, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. And I don't know who the guy is. I have no idea. But okay, okay. I'm gonna say okay, I agree. I agree with you. But okay, excellent. Very good, Diana. Anybody else?
Teacher, I don't know if you watch a movie that we recommended you before. Its name is The Hell, and in this movie appears an actress, and her name is Jessica Chastain. Have you ever heard something about her?
Honestly, no.
I have to know that I don't have anything favorite, but
Mm-hmm.
I think that the movie that they appears, maybe I really enjoy watch her
Okay.
acting.
Okay.
You
Um,
have to watch this movie, T-shirt. I don't know what happened with you.
I don't know what happens with me either. Well, sometimes you recommend me movies, but then I just can't watch them because I'm at night, I'm exhausted during the day. I don't have time. So I always say like, okay, I'm going to watch a movie or I'm going to the cinema or something, but I never actually yesterday I was going to the cinema, but yesterday that horrible thing that happened here in Bucaramanga, and that's such a crazy situation and sad situation that we all know about. And I decided to go to the well yeah, I decided to go to the cinema, but after all this, you know problems
Riots?
and
Crazy situation.
riots and crazy situation in the
Yes.
city. And I was scared, like, honestly, I was like, oh my god, I don't want to leave my house because it was very wild, it was crazy. And then
That's true. Yeah.
yeah, and then my
And
sister,
riots.
yeah, yes. So my sister, one of my sisters, she works for something from the major here from Alcaldía de Bucaramanga. And I was calling her like, come on, you have to get home. Like, I was so scared. And then she was like, well, I'm fine, I'm okay. And I said, no, you have to come home because it's crazy. Like, the city, it's just like, it's unbelievable what's the situation that is happening here. I mean, it's sad. But then, there are always people that want to break everything and want to take every opportunity to do harm.
They,
No matter if
they
they
were
are.
taking advantage of the situation. Yeah.
Yes, they were taking advantage for sure. And then, of course, there were a lot of people that were unhappy because of the situation, but then some others decided to, maybe they didn't care that much and they just wanted to go crazy and harm people and do crazy stuff. So I was super scared, and I decided not to leave my house, because of my
Yes,
safety.
teacher was very crazy because I live in Giron and I work in Bucaramanga.
Hmm.
So yesterday when I went to from Bucaramanga to Giron was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
The street was crazy. Uh, Fire on all the sides.
Hmm.
I don't know how do you say llanta in English, but all a lot of
Tires.
llantas on fire.
Tires.
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
On fire
Yeah.
and was
Crazy.
crazy.
Yeah. So I was working in the classroom. I was working inside yesterday because I work every day at the language institute in the mornings. So I had a class at 10 a.m. and I had so many students that couldn't um be in the class because they were stuck. They got stuck, and some of them lived in Giron, and they were like, no way, like, there is no way of going anywhere, so they had to go back home. And then some students were late, so one student could finally get into the language institute at 11 a.m. Classes started at 10, so he's a very punctual student, and he got to the class at 11 because it was impossible. And then and then it was just crazy, and I came home because I finished working at noon. So when I on my way home, it was crazy. Everything was so chaotic in the city, it was just wild. And so whenever I have the time to do something, then something happens, and that's one of the reasons why I don't watch the movies that my students recommend me, because sometimes I don't have the time to do so. And then when I have the time, then something crazy happens usually. So yeah.
Teacher, what movie did you want to know?
Well, yesterday I wanted to watch the new
Elements?
no, I want to watch that one because I have read so many good reviews about this.
Yes.
That
Yes.
is, I mean, now that we're talking about movies, is our topic today. And I have read so many good reviews about that movie. And yesterday, I mean, I was between Elementos or between this new movie from the saga. Oh, it's a scary movie. It's a horror movie.
Yes, La Noche del Terror, La Quinta.
Yes, del
I
infierno
know,
demonio,
teacher.
whatever. Something.
I
No,
hate it. I
why?
hate it.
Insidious, something
Because
like
Yeah.
that.
yes, in serious. Because with
Ah,
the
okay.
second or in the third, I don't remember. Teacher, I cried because I'm very cried and I'm cried.
You
So I
cry?
hate it.
Why? Why do you
Because of
cry?
the
Yes,
movie?
Because it was
yes.
a
At
bad
the end of the
movie?
movie, because at the end, I think that is in the second on in the third. I don't remember, but
The
at
one with the
the
keys?
end,
The one with the keys, the girl that takes the keys in the hands? Like,
no.
no?
Yes, at the end of the film appears the face, the horrible face.
Uh-huh.
Yes, and it was very shocking for me because
Oh.
at the end of the film, I think that okay, it's the end, no more happen.
Uh,
So I'm relaxed and
then you see the
boom,
face, and that was
yes. And
shocking for you.
when I see the face, I just cried.
Oh, really? I
A
thought
lot of
that maybe
a lot
I
of
thought that maybe
and
it
I don't
was
know.
because it was a bad
Yes, and I
movie.
don't know how to say temblar in English, but
You were
temblar.
shaking.
Shaking.
You were shaking.
Yes, yes,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and was horrible. Now,
Okay.
teacher.
No, 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 no. I'm gonna show you the one
Okay, okay.
that
Yes.
I
He's
saw.
showing just the image.
I don't know if this is the
Ah,
face.
no, no, no,
So,
teacher. Is a man.
okay.
Is I see.
I think
But
I saw this
The
one,
red one?
the last key.
yes,
Oh my
the red
goodness.
face.
I thought it was
I
such a
mean, the
stupid movie.
problem is like the saga have like 6 or 6 billion,
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
and there is a problem in every single movie appears the same billion, but nobody knows who is,
Uh-huh.
and
Okay.
constantly is appearing, and someone dies, but the next movie is in the past, and the next movie is
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like there is
before
I
no
It's
didn't find
that,
it that
before
interesting.
that
scary.
is
Okay.
yeah,
The
it's a
saga is
problem.
interesting.
Yes, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Well, I like well in the new one, I don't know if I don't know the name of the guy. He always plays a role in the for um the Warrens
Yeah,
guy.
yes,
Yeah, that he's an
the father of that
immunologist,
family. I don't
something
know.
like
I
that.
Yeah.
don't know
Well, but
the name.
I mean he's nothing related to the Warrens in this movie. He's just a he's I mean it's the same person, but of course it has nothing to do with one movie and the other. So he is playing in this one, the newest movie from Insidious. So I mean I like him. He's a great actor. He's such a great actor, and I like all the movies related to the Warrens. I mean I have probably watched all of them. Like
Me
I don't
too.
know because they're so good. I mean I like them. So when I watched this one from Insidious, I said like, okay, um, I just I just didn't like it at all. I mean, it was like, um, for me, the end was not what I wanted, was not what I expected. I don't even remember like a lot of of the movie, but I do remember that I didn't like the ending. I didn't like it, and it was like such a bad movie, such a bad ending. So I wanted to watch last night. I wanted to watch Insidious, the new one, but then I remember and I said, well, maybe it's not gonna be such a good movie. And then maybe I'm gonna be because every time that I watch a horror movie is not a good one. I mean, it's not a good movie. So I wanted to watch this one or Elementos, which is, I mean, kind of like a kids movie, but it still is a good one. So, but I couldn't because of the, of the situation that was happening at the city yesterday. So let me know if you have watched any of these two, and then write a review so I can, maybe go and watch it on the weekend. So people, so we are going to do exercise number 5. And in exercise number 5, we are going to complete the gaps in sentences from A to H with these words. So we have fan, impressed, miss, performances, set, short, spectacular, stand, tells, and worth. Okay, so here we have some empty spaces from A to H. And then we have, for example, there are some excellent something from the leading actors in the latest Bond film. So what will be a word that best fits in this empty space? Okay, so for example, you could say excellent performances, I would say. So you will write,
Yeah, performances from the leading actors. Yeah.
performances. Yes. I mean, the space is not that big, so if you write a whole word, you are not going to be able to see it. But I mean, the word is performances, or you can write your answers in a piece of paper if you prefer. That's up to you. Okay. So I'm going to give you some minutes to do this exercise, and then we're going to check it together. Is it clear?
What exercise did you say? Sorry.
Exercise 5 here with this word.
Okay.
Fan, impress, miss. Okay. So please.
Are we going to do that individually or
Yeah,
in group?
individually, and then we're going to check it. Okay. I'm going to share the link with you again. And then guys, what is my advice here? Since this is an interactive worksheet, if you refresh it, or if you open it again, this is not going to it's not going to save your work. Okay, so that's like the bad part of it, because you won't be able to save your work unless you take a screenshot or unless you write down your answer. So this is important to know that you can work on it, but you cannot save your work. Okay, so this is important information. So you can write your answers either here or in a piece of paper. So please start and let me know when you finish so we can all check together. Okay. So let's check your answers. For number 5A, we already said that it was performances, right? I'm going to write it. Okay, I'm going to write it here next to it, using the here, performances. Okay, there are some excellent performances from the leading actors in the latest Bond film. What about number 2?
Set.
Set.
Okay. Yes, very good. So Spider-Man 3 is set in New York. It's set in New York. Sorry, 3. Letter C.
Impressed.
Impressed.
Yeah,
Impressed.
impressed.
Okay, very good. So we have, what particularly impressed me about Dreamgirls was the acting. Very good. D, if you are a war films, you won't be if you are a fan. Okay.
Fan. Yeah.
And the last one
Okay.
is war.
If you are a fan,
Spectacular.
if you are a worth, also
Word.
fan
Yes.
and worth
Or
are also possible here. If you are a worth of war films, fan or worth, you won't be disappointed. And sorry. And the last one is worth. It's well worth seeing. Sorry. If you are a fan of war films, you won't be disappointed. Flag of Our Fathers is well worth seeing. Excellent. E, I've seen a lot of good films, but there is one that's out from the rest.
Stand.
That
Stands
stands.
out.
That stands out. That stands out from the rest. F, in An Inconvenient Truth is quite simply the best documentary film I have seen. You really shouldn't. And then we have 2.
in short, shouldn't miss it.
Okay.
Yes.
In short. Okay.
Inshore.
And the first one is in
I miss.
short. And miss. Very good. So we have, in short, An Inconvenient Truth is quite simply the best documentary film I have ever seen. You really shouldn't miss it. Excellent. G, United 93, the story of what might have happened on the United Airlines flight.
Tails.
What do you say?
Tails, teacher.
Else. Very good. United 93 tells the story of what might have happened on the United Airlines flight on September the 11th, 2001. And the last one, the animated film Cars is
Spectacular.
spectacular. Very
To
good.
watch.
It's spectacular to watch because of the amazing special effects. Okay, very good, guys. Excellent. So we are going to move on and we're going to work in the second part of this activity, of these worksheets. And then here we are going to read this about Casino Royale 7. And this is a short film review. So let's start reading. I'm going to zoom it. Oopsie, what did I do? Okay, I'm going to zoom it. So we're going to start reading. And Diana, can you please read the first paragraph?
Yes, teacher. I'm not a great fan of action films, so I wasn't expecting to enjoy Casino Royale. However, I was pleasantly surprised by this action-packed film, which is based on Ian Fleming's very first James Bond book.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. Ana Maria, can you please read the second one?
Yes, teacher. The plot centers on a poker game at the famous Casino Royale, the Turfway. A master criminal must be beaten in this game in order to destroy his terrorist network. The game is made complicated by Bond becoming attracted to the mysterious government agent, Vesper Lynn.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. Jennifer, can you please read the next one?
Yes, teacher. The acting is first rate. Daniel Craig's performance as the John Bond is utterly convincing, and he is well supported by the rest of the cast. Visually, the film is superb, despite the absence of the spectacular special effects that are a hallmark of other Bond films. Particularly impressive to watch is the opening sequence, which involves a free-running chase.
Very good. So it's utterly convincing means absolutely convincing. Okay, utterly is the synonym of absolutely. Okay. And the last one, I was amazed. Frey, can you please read the last one?
Yes, I was amazed that I liked this film as much as I did, but I put this down to the power of Daniel Craig's acting. I can wholeheartedly recommend this film to almost anybody.
Okay, very good. So this is thank you very much. This is for the movie Casino Royale. So we're going to do an exercise that is similar. So you are going to imagine that you have seen a post or a magazine that is called a Silver Screen Magazine. So it says, have you seen any good films recently? Write a review telling us why you liked it and send it to Silver Screen Magazine. We'll publish the best reviews in next month's issue. So we are going to write a review like similar to this one of a movie that you enjoyed. For example, maybe it's something that you watched that you were not expecting to like it, but then at the end you liked it, or the opposite. Maybe something that you were very excited about because you like that kind of movies or that saga of the movies, but then the movie was not what you expected and it was something completely different or disappointing, and maybe you were not happy about about it. So you are going to watch you are going to write something similar to this. For example, it happened to me when I watched The Joker. I am not a fan of Marvel movies, like superheroes, and like nothing related to those kind of things. So I don't know why people like them, but still, I mean, I don't like them. So I have never ever watched like Batman or Superman or Spider-Man or whatever it is. um so when I went to watch the Joker with this actor, the one that he I think he got an Oscar. I think the last name is Phillips.
Phoenix
Phoenix,
something. I
Phoenix,
don't
yes,
remember the
exactly. Phoenix.
Phoenix something.
Yes, Phoenix. What's the name? Joaquin Phoenix, I think. Let me see.
Yes, Joaquin
Joaquin
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Yes. I was like Phillips something, but it's Joaquin Phoenix. Joaquin Phoenix. So I was not expecting that I mean, I was not happy when when I bought the tickets for that movie. I was like, oh my god, no, why am I watching this? Because I hate all these kind of movies. So I was not particularly excited about it. I was not like expecting any good out of it. But then, oh my goodness, I loved it. I mean, I'm not a great fan of action films. I'm not a great fan of movies related to superheroes and anything. Uh, so I wasn't expecting to enjoy that movie. However, I was pleasantly surprised by this film, which is based on, I mean, and then you write your ideas. And also I was very impressed by Joaquin Phoenix acting, because he is such a great actor, and the way in which he performed this movie was unbelievable. So it was amazing. So you are going to write your review, and then where are you going to write your review? I have created a folder for you for this cycle. So let me share my screen here with this. Okay, so this is going to be your folder, and I already have it here on students folder. Let me share it with you guys. What time is it? It's 7:18. So in like 10 minutes, more or less, we're going on our break. So still, you're gonna have 10 minutes to start working on it, to think about your ideas. And then I think 10 minutes is not gonna be enough. So we will continue after our break, okay? But still, I'm going to give you the time um to write, and then you are going to create a copy of these documents, and you guys are going to okay, hold on. I'm sorry, Liliana, I'm not gonna move. So here I have the documents, and you're going to write your name here. Guys, you have to create a copy of the document, okay? So create a copy. It's very easy to create a copy. You just click on the three dots here, on the three dots where it says más acciones, and then you're going to find here that says crear una copia. So you create a copy. And then you are going to change the name where it says copy of writing. You are going to change the name, and you are going to write your name on it. So write your name on the heading, and then also write your name here in the documents. This activity is going to be graded. Remember that for this cycle, the graded activities are going to be different, and I'm going to get a grade every single class. I mean, even if it's something small, I'm going to give a participation grade for this during this cycle. Okay, so I want everybody participating actively during the session. So we're going to start with this. So it's the same question that we have here. Like, have you seen any good or bad films recently? Write a review telling us about the things that you liked or didn't like, and send it to Silver Screen Magazine. We'll post the best review in next month's issue. So you guys are going to start working. Please create your documents here, and I'm going to be reading them as you guys work on them, and I'm going to provide you feedback if I see something that needs to be changed or needs to be replaced. Good. Is there any questions, guys? Questions?
No,
guys?
teacher.
All
No,
good? Are you clear? Okay. So please start working. Please, please, please. Thank you.